Hello, my name is Jennifer Terri. I make Philippine Travel Updates. Today is July 21. I hate to say this, but I'm going to start this travel update with some not so good news. Airfares will continue to go up. Passengers, you guys will be paying more for your travel tickets to travel by air next month, with the higher fuel surcharges allowed to be collected by the airlines to cover the cost of elevated oil prices. Diba, mahal pa rin yung gasolina, guys? Kaya, Civil Aeronautics Board of the Philippines recently released an advisory raising the passenger cargo fuel surcharge to level 12 from level 11. Remember, before, it was in June. For a long time, the fuel surcharge was only at level 7. And then this month, July 7, it went to level 11. And the month, it's not even finished yet. And then there's another increase to level 12. According to Philippine Airlines, we filed our application for authority to adjust fuel surcharge on passenger tickets to level 12. The applicable fuel surcharge rate for August 2022 as authorized by CAB. Cebu Pacific, however, is still mulling over, still evaluating the situation. They are yet to decide whether it will slap the fuel surcharge in August. Ayan. So that's, yeah, you can expect, guys, that plane tickets will not be cheap. Traveling to the Philippines, international flights, or traveling within the Philippines, domestic, mahal pa rin po. It's not like before. Of course, airlines have to adjust to cover their cost, no? Operational costs. This means that under level 12, airlines may collect fuel surcharges of 389 pesos to 1,137 per passenger for domestic flights, and then 2,840 to 9,550 for international flights. So I was just checking today, Manila to Cebu flight leaving on August 10, balik ng August 16, with PAL, it's already at 4,200. With transportation charges at 1,300. And then we have, compared with Cebu Pacific, of course, Cebu Pacific is a lot cheaper. But the fuel surcharge is just the same price, 1,400. Mahal na po. But checking in today for international flights, I checked Los Angeles to Manila. With ACCREDITED, you can still find good deals. In fact, today, checking with ACCREDITED, leaving Los Angeles on August 21 and then going back LA on September 21. So LA to Manila, round trip with ACCREDITED is at $1,185 US. So that is a typical price. So yes guys, you can still find good deals if you're willing to lay over in other countries. If you're willing to keep on checking the airline's website. You can use third-party site to compare, but I would always suggest to book direct with the airline. If you choose Philippine Airlines, if you're coming from North America, you can expect that the round-trip tickets will be at mga $2,000 po. As always, I'm true to my words. Please book direct with the airline, not with a third-party site. Recently, I posted this on my community tab of a Filipino who was denied boarding because he was meant to lay over in Korea. As it turned out, his ticket is self-transfer. And so he would have to pick up his luggage, go through immigration in South Korea, and then he didn't have a PCR because he was boosted. He was thinking that because he had a booster entering the Philippines, he wouldn't need PCR. So, you know, these third-party sites, they sell cheaper plane tickets. You may save some money. However, sometimes they sell impossible flights. No, in a third country, you would have to change airline, and then you would have to do self-transfer. It always happens with Cebu Pacific. If you're flying with different airlines, let's say in South Korea, I have to change with Cebu Pacific. In Japan, I have to change Cebu Pacific. No, if you're flying Cebu Pacific, fly Cebu Pacific from first port of origin all the way to Manila. Wag nang mag-change pa ng airline. I've heard so many sad stories of Filipinos na mag-change pa ng Cebu Pacific sa third country. Don't. Mas mura nga, pero wala. Hindi ka makakasakay kasi you don't have a visa in a third country. So, wag na. And it's always in their terms and conditions sa mga third-party site. They tell you, oh, it's your responsibility to check the requirements of your layover country and destination. So, guys, book direct with the airline. It's the best. Maybe more, pero it's safest. Now, on to the COVID situation in the country. What's up? Well, today we recorded almost 3,000 new cases just for one day. And that does not include people who tested positive on antigen test results. You know, we only count PCR test results. We are recording more than 10,000 weekly cases. Yeah, it's BA.5 COVID-19 variant is full on. And even you see in other countries in the US, they're also having an increase in cases, a surge. And with that, the government is keen on increasing the booster intake of the country. In fact, they will have their booster campaign soon. It's called Pinas Lakas, Pinas Strong, Philippines Strong, as it targets at least 23 million Filipinos to get their boosters. Well, according to the President, Ferdinand Marcos Jr., according to him, mandatory vaccination is not needed. People are free to choose about their health, but he encourages Filipinos to get their boosters or their vaccinations. Well, where people ask me, or a traveler asked me, Jennifer, do you think the Philippines will lock down? Do you think the Philippines will close again its borders? That is so 2021, 2020-ish. Guys, we are in 2022. We are at the phase in the pandemic where people need to make their own decisions based on their medical circumstances and the risk tolerance they have when it comes to contracting COVID. If you're sick, if you're feeling like you have COVID, mask up, wash your hands, get tested. We've been here for so long. We already know the steps to do to take care of ourselves and others. And the economic situation of the Philippines in the whole world, we're going into recession, are we? Do you think they would lock down? You would think that the Philippines will close again? No, it's nonsensical. It would be ruthless. People will go hungry. It's not happening. In fact, the alert level for this month, for the rest of this month, is still the same as last month. Alert level 1, Manila is on the loosest alert level, which is alert level 1. So please, if you want to come to the Philippines but you're worried about lockdowns or restrictions, don't. If you're fully vaccinated, come here. Please. Don't worry about these things. And one health pass, you can do that 5 to 10 minutes. And if you're struggling, you can ask for help from families or friends. Come here and spend your money. The country needs your money. Well, the country needs more dollars. Funny. But anyways, that's all for today. That's it. God bless you all. And if you have anything to share, comment down below. If you want me to do a video about a certain topic, comment down below. I'll do my best to research on it. God bless you all and stay safe.